Hey guys, NES Evolution here, doing another Halloween video. I'm going to try to bang out several Halloween videos, just because I love Halloween, and I kind of dicked around and didn't really film anything, but now we're in the later stages of October, the middle, toward the end, so I'm going to put out a lot of videos here. So, a favorite set of mine of Halloween that reminds me of Halloween. Actually, I got these for my birthday. I don't know what year. Let me look. I did not look the year up. That was probably a terrible one to look the year up. But the year was 93. So I got these in November 23rd, 1993. I would have been 10. Still a huge Turtles fan at this point, I'd say. I don't know if it was the height of my Turtle fandom. I'd say the height of my Turtle fandom was between 89 and probably 93, 94, 11. I still had a lot of Turtles at that point. I didn't get out of Turtles until I was like probably 13 or 14, somewhere in there. So when I kind of started to get out of Turtles. And I sold a huge box of them at a garage sale for 10 bucks. Yeah. Probably over 100 figures at least. Dude, it had to be... Dude, a ton. So I don't want to recall that because that was terrible. But yeah, so this is a set that I got in November 23rd, my birthday, of 93. And these came out in 93. And I'm guessing they came out close to Halloween because they are all Universal Monster themed. So let's start out. I got the whole set for my birthday. But let's start out with, mine are all in played with condition, yes. This first one is Donatello. He is Dracula, as you can tell. Donnie Dracula. He did come with accessories and things. I don't have any of the accessories. He's in pretty good shape. I mean, as you can see, it has normal wear, you know, from being played with. I do really like this version of Donnie. He's super cool. He does glow in the dark. All the white does glow in the dark. Well, it did. But yeah, I really like these. I remember playing with these a lot. Like, I would fight them against, like... the normal Turtles, like these guys were like the bad Turtles that Shredder turned in or something. I don't know. I remember doing that kind of stuff. But Donnie was Dracula. I love it. Next up is Mikey as Frankenstein. Love this one. He's kind of like the bigger guy. I mean, out of them, I would make him. I was kind of like he was like the strong one, you know. But yeah, I love what they did this. They put the bolts in the neck, just, you know, and yeah. And then they put bolts all down here in his legs, in his arms, like his hands are sewed on. Love it. Love this one. And at this time, I was already a huge fan of Monster Squad, the movie. My mom probably recorded it in 88 or 89. I think the movie came out in 87. So she would have, whenever it was on HBO, she recorded it for us. And yeah, I was in love with that movie with all the monsters. So like this, I was like, oh my God. But at a different video, I'll get to a set of monster toys that were before this, that I loved before this. But these were awesome. So Michelangelo as Frankenstein. Next up, you had Raphael as the Mummy, which was so cool because basically his whole body is glow in the dark. Everything, almost everything is glow in the dark on this guy. And I remember always in my room, and like if I had like a bag of toys or something, and like I'd always remember this guy would be, I mean, for at least the first year or so anyway, or more, he was always lit up very bright at night in my toy box or whatever I had. So, but this guy is so cool. Like I said, I don't have any accessories, but I just love this one. And I love how they show a little bit exposed skin, and it's brown. You know, it's just like old. It's pitted. Very cool. Very cool. And then sometimes you get a little sliver here, sliver there, a little arm, a little bit of his shell coming through. Pretty cool, if I have to say so myself. And then, of course, I was a werewolf fan. And normally I did not like this turtle as much, but because he was a werewolf, he was my favorite. And that is Leo. And I just noticed that my Leo is actually missing his bandana. Now, all the other turtles' bandanas are, like, stationary. Like, you can't take them out. You can't break them off. Maybe Mikey's you could break off, but it'd be really hard. And Donatello's you could break off too, but it's not like... Yeah. This one must have been really easy to break off because it's gone. I didn't realize that, but it's okay. So the Wolfman, of course, his teeth, claws, eyes, and his shirt glows in the dark. Glue in the dark? But I just love this. Because look at his feet. His claws and stuff. Like, he was like... I'd always make him one of the hardest for the regular turtles to beat him. He was always kind of like... I'd always make... Because that's Monster Squad. I went off Monster Squad... I guess, lore that Donatello was like the leader, yeah, because he was Dracula, and he commanded like the Wolfman, the Mummy, and Frankenstein to take him out, and like kind of like Wolfman would be his last line of defense. How I used to play with the toys, so like he'd send the Mummy and Frankenstein out first, and try to fight the turtles, and then he would send the Wolfman because the Wolfman's the most vicious. So yeah, love it, great. So. Now I have one. This is the original series. I'm pretty sure it's only the 4. There's only the 4 in that series. They did bring out a second series, which I don't have all of them, but I do have one. So I'm going to show that here. I contemplated selling this because I don't see myself ever getting a complete set of this series because they're very hard to come by. Yeah, so I actually got Universal Studios Monsters, TMNT Turtles, and I got the Mutant, Raph. And he is complete. He is sealed in the box. We were down in Virginia. Actually, I picked up a couple more things, but that'll be in a different video of TMNT pickups. I was down in Virginia, and... I was able to pick this up for $50. I tried to haggle with the guy, and then he's like, well, let me look it up on eBay. And I was like, oh no. Because I knew it was more than $50. I knew it was more than $50. But, you know, haggle with the place. So he looked it up, and he goes, well, it's going for a lot more. He's like, but because I have that price on there, I'm going to sell it to you for $50. But if you leave and you don't buy it, I'm going to mark it way up. So I'm assuming everything else he had, he marked way up. He had more. He had basically all the ones I just showed you. He had all those in box, but I just didn't. I was like, man, I already have all those. So, but I didn't have this one. So yeah, and on the back it says the 2. So it comes with his weapons. A collector card, and this is one of the ones where it's out of control, where it has so many figures on the back, you're like, whoa, how do I get them all? Because I remember I used to save one of the cards and then mark off the ones I had, but not when it was this big. I mean, it was a lot smaller. I did not realize there was astronaut turtles. I'm just seeing that for the first time. Undercover Raph, didn't know it existed. See, that I think I was already out of turtles when this set came out. And that would have been 94. I think I was getting out of turtles at that point. I had all that I could have on turtles at that point. The height of my turtle fandom had to be the second movie. I think that was 92. So yeah, or 91. So yeah. So, but yeah, I'm just looking here. There's a lot of turtles that I don't have. Well, I mean, I do have a lot of them, but yeah. So let me tell you the other ones in this collection. We got Invisible Man Michelangelo, which is the hardest one to get. They sell regularly on eBay for like between $250 to like $350, depending. Then you got the Mutant Raph, which this has been selling for like between $100 and $150, maybe higher. Then you got the Bride of April, Frankenstein April, which that one sells for like $50. They had that one. for 40. I almost bought it, but I was trying to combine this one and that one. I was like, well, you give them both for 80, and he wouldn't, or 75, and he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't budge. After he looked up on eBay, he wouldn't budge at all. And then you got the creature from the Black Lagoon, Leonardo, which is another very hard one to get. So, like I said, I'm not going to be able to get this whole set. So, that's why I said I think I am gonna sell this on eBay. Just because I just don't think I can get the whole set, which really, I'm not paying those high prices. So, but this one is beautiful. I thought, you know what I thought about, guys? I thought about opening this and putting it on my shelf with these other ones. But I'm like, I can't do that, can I? I mean, it really isn't not that bad a shape. It has some curvature. But it really, I mean, right here, it's dented a little bit. But overall, it's in really good shape. That's why I was like, wow, I need this. When I saw it, I knew I just had to have it. So, there's that. I might sell it. I might not. But, yeah. So, that's TMNT Halloween. Let me know what your memories are of this or anything else. Okay, guys. Bye.